Alright everyone, welcome back to A Programmer Plays Overbowed. In today's episode, we are going to be continuing up into the castle above us, but before we do that, I had a thought as I was getting to that save spot. There's a rather suspicious spot on the way that I want to check out. Over here, yeah. So this area above us, no, maybe, but I can bounce off of this guy. Yes, and there is something there. All right. Shit. Alright. Killed him unnecessarily. I took this off. Yes. Hey, there we go. Beautiful. Apple for me. Cool. That is a solid start to the episode. Gosh, there's probably a bunch of similar, like, off-grid or doorless question mark finger quotes rooms scattered about. And there's a good chance that I've, like, seen the rooms that I need to go into to get more apples and have just forgotten. A somewhat unfortunate aspect of my personality. Good amount of coins from you guys, which is surprising. Alright. Well, before we do anything else with that, let's see what all going on in the castle. Like, is this a straight into a final boss kind of situation? Is it a big gauntlet at the end? What can we expect here? Very dramatic. New color palette, so I'm definitely thinking this is gonna be like a final gauntlet kind of situation. This, to me, it actually reminding me of interesting. All right, we're getting choices here. A kingdom is more than simply a king. It is a place and people over time. These ruins have lost everything. Where would you start again if given the chance? Start again feels like maybe a hint of some kind, but I don't know that we needed such a hint. This room feels suspicious. So. A little bit of a frame drop there. Checking my OBS to make sure that everything's still kosher. You have returned, my old apprentice. Or don't you remember? Has the magic distorted your memory? It matters not. Your usefulness has expired. Your journey ends now. Okay, the way that these work is a problem for me. Alright. So I guess phase 1 down. I'm actually going to backtrack. Ooh, can I? I cannot. I was gonna say I want to backtrack to the save to replenish my health, but it doesn't look like that's actually an option for me. Alright, we've got one there. It feels like we're missing... We never did find the shovel that the NPC mentioned, so it feels like we're missing a merchant, because there's definitely room in the UI between the apple indicator and the wallet indicator for another item or two. This feels like a final boss room. You continue to fight, yet your greatest challenge has yet to begin. You bested me once, but can you defeat yourself? Ooh. Cool. Nega us. Oop. Oop. I am shocked that I didn't die there. Okay, doing worse here. Okay, there's spikes on the walls. Got him? This is how you repay me. After all I have taught you, it was you who helped overthrow the crown. It was you who betrayed your kingdom. And now you have betrayed me. You thought you could forget your role. You are complicit in this ruin around you, and nothing you can do will change that. But fight on if it pleases you. You won't defeat me. You won't change anything. Berry? Okay, I need to be playing smarter. Ooh, that's fun. Alright, we're gonna turn this off and need one. The luck one? Let myself get into trouble there. Oh, there went my fairy. I keep trying to double jump, and it's just still not a thing in this game. Bam. Woof. That's a pretty tough little gauntlet. Super curious as to whether or not the other bosses are going to still be dead. A part of me does want to do another pass on the world. So what let's do, let's time box it. Let's say we'll spend up to 30 minutes poking around the world, looking for secrets, trying to find... Actually, no. Let's spend... Let's do like one run through. And then we'll consult a guide maybe. Or a map. Because there's only so much that I want to poke around. Anything that would jump around on walls if I care. I kind of want to just poke at the most plausible spots in the map. We looked at this and we're like, there's probably something above us, and there was. I don't think that the game would genuinely hide its secrets, you know? I think that all of the apples that we need and stuff, they're all gonna be things that we can find. Got the apple above us here, I'm 99% sure, but just to be 100% sure. I think that there's another one above this. I'm not sure that that's a makeable jump. I mean, nested secrets? Also, oh, very. Nested secrets is classic Metroidvania stuff, but at the same time I'm like, Now this feels actually a bit more... There we go! Boom! That's another apple. And I think we needed 4 to upgrade the thing. So that means only 2 left. Maybe. Wonder what combinations I have overlooked with the arms. Quite the adventure. Foes defeated and treasures found, but the battle is not finished not until the usurper is vanquished. Never went in there. Or did we? No, we totally did. This is like the first place we came. That ability. There's any I think there's any significance to this. I don't really know. Got the one above. I don't think this is anything, but yeah, there's not really room for it to be anything. Talked to the barracuda that's there. I don't think we've ever been through this store. There we go. All right. This is a good example of a room that we've like technically been in, but we hadn't had a reason that like forced us to come back, and the map didn't like indicate anything, you know? This off, put this back on. Got two there, so we'll do that. There's also like the missing art piece. I feel like I have seen a heart piece and been like, we'll come back for you, and do not remember where that was. Dead. Guess we won't be short on money for... This portal connects way on over to the other side. This person. Say anything different? Oh, okay, you. Enemy. Lila. By 420 monies. Hardly knew he. That hole feels wrong, but at the same time, completely believe it. I'd be interested to see like a graph of like how much each room's been visited and stuff. Because some of these, like this room, I've been through this room a lot. Because I keep coming back to the blacksmith. But some of these rooms I might have only been through a single time. Found some iron apples, forge, yep. It takes 4. So we need 1 apple, and then we've got plenty of money for it. I'm still like quite surprised that there's no double jump in this game, or if there is, I've yet to find it. Alright. That's a secret room there. Notable lack of secret rooms in this chunk of the forest. So let's go over there, see if we can figure anything out. We're left. Like this room, I'm betting I've only been in this room the one time. Oh right, there's the golem that we've never figured out. Guy. I guess this rock isn't that scary. Do you think it looks sad? A little bit. I wonder if it's always been a statue, or if it used to be awake. Okay. Squirrel. Do we think that this is like a... have to like... cycle through the rooms a few times kind of situation? Here. The statue there sort of, it makes me think of like assets from a previous game or something. Like the art style is close but not quite the same. Does that make sense? The joys of owning a cat. Yeah, and like this room, I've only been in this room once. Don't think that there's going to be anything in the bottom right corner. I'm making the decision that I'm not going to attempt to find anything there. I feel like this is a bad call for me to be trying to do this. To be getting multiple hearts like that. Multiple hearts. Of course, now I need the hearts, and none to be found. Might be. I don't think it's there. Might be, but I don't think so. Looking around, trying to see what I have missed. Be pretty surprised if there's something there. Collected a lot of charms, I see. Defeated many powerful foes. Using magical trinkets is dangerous business. I hope you know what you're doing. Apparently quite well, considering that I am the apprentice. I'm still, like, a little bit over the moon about how these charms fit together. Like, I'm still, like, we're way past the honeymoon point of this game, and yet I'm still feeling honeymoon-ish over it, if that makes sense. And part of that's because it's such a short game, you know? But another part of it is just, like, this game's got some really, like, clever usage of stuff in it. Alright, we're back in here for the first time in a long time. Lightning strikes the ship forever maroon. Where the brewing storm, the enemy gains strength. I mean, that's obviously like a hint about like the ghost ship area, which is on the opposite side of the world. Like, we're here, ghost ship is over here. Like, couldn't be further. So it's interesting that there's a hint about it, or just lore about it, I guess, over here. Looking for, like, these spikes are probably real? Yeah. A way into this hole that's to my right. A heart piece, if I remember correctly. No, I think this is an apple. Figured that vendor out forever ago. Yeah, I'm rapidly approaching the point where I'm thinking I should just look up a map or something, because it'll still take me a little bit once we have such a map to find the stuff that I'm missing. No, I remember that spell. There. Gonna go up to the vendor. But, you know what, let's do actually go over there and sort of like poke on the walls. Yeah, I remember the developer cut us some slack. Great fountain here with this little hole in the corner. That, okay. Water always that level? Also, did my arrow just destroy a heart? Is that a thing? Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find a map. Alright. I've got a tentative spot. Pretty tentative. Because looking at this map, I'm remembering most of these. But maybe this little nook kind of under the M, but next to bottom room, I think might be what I need. Actually, hold on. Yeah, pretty tentative, but my main problem here is that my memory is just not that good. And some of these I look at them and I'm like, oh yeah, I do remember this one now. Alright, well shit. Honestly, looking at this map, the only one that I don't really remember picking up is way over back in the underwater tunnels. Flooded ruins, I guess, is that area. So I guess we're headed back there. The best way to get there, down and then over. I guess over this way, yeah. That exact situation has happened to me before, actually. I think there might be some movement text that I have not fully considered. That was silly of me, but okay. It's not where I need to go. This is where I need to go. Yeah, I think I did just blow up that heart. That's crazy that they're destructible. I mean, it's not that crazy, but dang it. And I can't use thorns here to make this jump easier because immediately explode in the heat. Okay, I need to go over. And then the only, like, apple I'm seeing on this map that I don't recognize at this point is, is down in the bottom left-hand corner of this big room, so. Maybe there's some sneaky little spot. Maybe talking to the big eel will hit it for me. Hello. What is this? A visitor? I've not seen a visitor in a long, long time. These ruins are very old, very fast. The kingdom was flooded before I visited and found a home here. After leaving the devotion, I slumbered, disturbed by a dark energy from above. Are you the cause of this disturbance? No, you cannot be. You were too small. I suspect you were here to rescue the kingdom. It is too late to be saved. Perhaps you can end its suffering. That did not work. I don't remember there being an apple here. It's definitely where the map is showing it to me. There's room here for there to be an apple. Hurt myself there. Ice some monsters down there? Right. You will need all the help you can get, little one. Take this trinket I found, a metal fruit. Okay, so there we go, collect all iron apples. So that was the last one we needed. I'm glad that I looked up a map for that, because I would have spent a very long time looking for that and not found it. Similarly, the map indicates, or not the map, yeah, the map. Why did my brain just buzz out there? that the remaining brain. Remaining heart piece that I'm missing is basically directly beneath where we started the game. Okay. It's interesting that we don't have to even like actually hit the eyeball doors. Any electricity, even if it's splash damage, is enough to take them down. Hey, you have to talk to you multiple times. Press on the light. That'll only becomes more dangerous. Right. We never did find a shovel. Right. One more screen over, I believe. Yeah. So, underneath this screen, somehow. I don't see how down from here. What am I missing? Huh. Alright. This is literally like the start of the game. Only thing we've got equipped right now is that. That did not help. Now we'll try just this. Try this. It's under here. I mean, this map might be wrong, but pretty nicely well put together map, so I'd be a little bit surprised. Maybe it's I didn't think. I found a second separate map that indicates the same location as this one, so that's problematic. Don't get how to get this one. Alright, so I think the developer is saying, do we remember that guy who, said that we would need like a shovel, right? And a snorkel. Good chance that that's what we need here, but I don't have a shovel. Try shock and bramble. Maybe that will help us. Okay, hold on. Is there any like visual? Well, now I'm gonna have to go back and look at my footage. But apparently that was the trick. We needed bramble. I don't understand how shock is shovel. Like I thought I had been pretty thorough about like shooting everything and all that, but not. Alright, well, I'm gonna run to the blacksmith and claim that final upgrade, and I will see you guys there. Alright, chat. Here we go. Found some iron apples. I can forge your charms into stronger ones. Boom. Maxed out. There's nothing left to upgrade, I'm afraid. Run along now. Lead me to my smithing. Alright. We've done it. Let's find out what that charm does. Oh, nice. It it does what I was hoping it would, which is, hey, you send 3 arrows out and it only costs 1. Jesus. I do kind of need to not be doing that noise, though. Alright, so if I take this off and put this on, now does that mean that we've got, yeah, triple explosions? Dang. There is a save in there, so we'll go to that save. I don't know how much the hex was helping us. So I might X off so that I can put Deadeye on. Also the money, I guess. I don't really need the money one anymore. As far as I know, we have purchased everything. Oh, they even took the Apple icon off the screen. That's an interesting attention to detail. So, we have a fairy in a jar. We've got our upgraded equipment. We are as close to done as we can be, short of beating the final boss. Let's find out now if the other bosses are back. They are not. Oh, nope, they are. Mildly insane. Ourself. It's pretty cool, the oh no! Alright, cool. forgot about his little gray ones. Get him? Did. So, it is over. You have freed my soul from this sorcerer and freed this kingdom from the darkness. Should I thank you for your struggle? You are partly responsible for this destruction. Yet, you returned and righted a wrong. I can rest in peace now, so will many others. To take over as ruler of this land, it is a tall order. Perhaps impossible, but someone will rebuild here someday. And I will long be forgotten. I suspect your adventures are far from finished, but for now, must leave this castle. The dark magic supporting it can no longer hold. Journey on, my brave knight. Our paths will cross again in the realm of spirits. I am not sure where to go from here. Say off. Classic perspective. That was great. I really enjoyed that game. Aesthetically, very solid Game Boy aesthetic. Running at like, what was that, 160p? 200p? Like, tiny resolution, and yet I didn't feel cramped by it. Soundtrack was good, like the little chip tunes, they weren't like trying to do anything crazy there. Some of the boss tunes could have been maybe a little bit longer, but overall, sound effects were solid. I liked the little, talking chirps. Good world size. I feel like if the world had been much larger, they would have needed more like fast travel stuff. I was real surprised that we never got a double jump. Our mobility options, like, really the bramble arrows were like the main like mobility thing in that game. 5x7 classic. Oh, hey, it's the girl by the fire. The biggest problem with this game, in my opinion, was that first hour, the initial impression is that the game's going to be way harder than it ultimately ended up being. After I got past that second boss, I was fine for the most part. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this game. Easily worth the handful of dollars that the developer is asking for. I got, what was it? This is like episode 7, I think. 7 hours of gameplay out of that. Like, that's real good. As to where this spits me out. Okay, yeah, just right here. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, like my biggest complaint is that first hour makes people think that they're in for a much tougher game than it actually is. Which I think some people are going to be like, the Dark Souls fans are going to be coming in and be like, oh, well, this game got too easy. I disagree with. The bigger problem is people like me who are like, hey man, I work full time. I just want to play games to have fun. That first initial hour where you're like, am I signing up for a bad time? This game might give that impression. Things that I want other developers to take note on. This 2-bit art, great. Like, this really, the aesthetic works. It's a super efficient use of resources. Like, I want more games to exactly this. Do this. I'd be super interested. I have not looked closely. I'm pretty sure. Hard to say. Like, see how like my horn is aligned with the column, and now I think the character can move in partial pixels, which is, sort of quietly violating the aesthetic, but it's not like I had to like genuinely look just then to even be able to tell. So that was fine. I wish that the NPCs were maybe a little more hinty, and also a little bit clearer that they had like multiple dialogues. I think that if there were more characters that said like 3 things immediately, then I probably wouldn't have struggled to find that last silver apple because I would have just talked to the eel multiple times. So that could maybe be smoothed out just a tiny bit. And of course, my complaints about I wish that the map would note either where you've seen stuff or where you've picked stuff up. Because as it is right here, it's hard to look at my map and go, have I cleared the stuff out or have I just walked a bunch of places? Also, I would love a zoom out functionality on this map. Something that I would suggest any other player do immediately when they load this game up, bind your shoot to the R button. Don't keep it on X, because being able to jump and shoot separately, like totally separately, definitely the way to go. Yeah. I wish this game had a bestiary. I know I'm a broken record about that, but bestiaries are great. This game did have pretty solid enemy variety. Like, there's a lot of enemies that do interesting stuff. The bosses, I feel kind of bad. The twins that were down in like the catacombs area that I killed with the bomb combo like immediately. That maybe shouldn't have happened. Oops, it's on me. I would love if there was like an NPC who just talked in universe about like what the stuff does, like, oh, these are the combos, and like a character in universe who talked about what your items do. Like, I can't even like hover over the items. I still don't really know what like the pouch does. At this point, I think that the plus money pouch probably means that I just have a higher limit, and I never got close to the limit in the first place, so it's kind of a, okay, well. Or if I did get close to the limit, I didn't notice that I got there. So, regardless, great game. I had a great time playing this. I hope all of you had a great time watching this series. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!